ab work to start the day. As always, every rest day, we have abs. Don't know why I'm holding the mic like this. Abs, crunches, leg raises, planks. Let's go.
Like to work for it, so when you eat it. Okay.
So, cream of rice. Get my cream of rice, as always. Kettle, into the cream of rice. It's that simple. Why people make it into some sort of medical procedure. Literally put the water in and stir, and that is me. No microwave job, simple as that. So, first meal, what have I got up to this morning? It's a rest day today, so I'm gonna take you along with what I got up to. I actually have a little bit to do and sort out today, so I'll take you through a full day of eating on this rest day and then kind of how today goes. Oh, give it a good old stir, some good old wrist action. I'm nearly out of breath doing this. It's Saturday, so I actually have a couple of new plans to send out today. But what have I done so far? So I woke up at 6 today, straight into messages. So any messages that came through last night while I was asleep, I went through and got back to this morning. I went on a walk on my treadmill and down in to make breakfast. So my vacuums, my ab work, and then just getting the rest of this sorted now, and that's where we're at. I love doing something a little bit challenging before I actually get in to eat my food. I love my first meal. Just putting pepper on this, so don't mind me. I love my first meal, but I also I feel like going for a walk, getting ab work done, doing my vacuums, getting work done, doing all these things before my first meal. It almost allows me to earn that first meal and just sit down and enjoy and then have that little bit of downtime rather than waking up stressed, rushing around. Like, this is how most people live their days. And I used to be like this as well. So wake up late, jump out of bed, grab your clothes, stress, rush around, rush out the door, rush to work, like don't have time to make breakfast, prep any meals. That's how most people live. So giving yourself a bit of time in the morning, it's a game changer. It really sets your day up nicely and has you a little bit more calm. So I'm just rambling. I'll show you this meal. A lot of fucking ketchup. I actually weigh my ketchup out as well, so I actually have 25 grams on this meal. Combination with this meal berry was, so I actually have 100 grams blueberries. These are actually big blueberries. They are trend berries. Fucking hell. So I have 100 grams and then 50 grams of raspberries. And that's my little combo. So game plan for first meal. It's actually 4 eggs, 170 egg whites, green beans, beetroot, 100 grams of cream of rice, 100 blueberries, 50 raspberries, and then I'll actually have my morning sups just before that. That's first meal, rest day, currently. Meal 1 finished. Next step of the day, into a call with a client this morning. So this one I'm gonna go up to now, and I will catch you then. Oh, it's cold. I tell you, it's fucking freezing. Another walk on this now. So what I do on rest days is I'll have my half an hour walk in the morning, and then in order to get the rest of my steps, I don't really do much else on rest days, so I know I'm gonna have to probably walk another 25 minutes to hit the rest of my 9k. So probably just like 25 now. I either do 25 again after meal 2, or else I'll do like 15 now and then 10 after meal 3. It just depends kind of what I have going on. But yeah, I'll probably do 25 now, have that meal 2, and then Will is coming for deep tissue work as well. So phlebotomist and deep tissue. I'm gonna have a haircut later on because this needs to go. Hang on. This hair, this is the longest I've ever let my hair get. I feel disgusting. If I could get a haircut every like 4 days, I would. I probably could, but that's a bit extreme, isn't it? But, oh shit. But I absolutely love a haircut. Right, so finally meal 2. I have the rice, the cod, I'll show you now. I have the all-season, all-purpose seasoning. So put 2 grams of that on the meal. That's actually all of it. Then we have this bad boy. It's unbelievable. So I have 8 grams of this. So we have macadamia oil with this meal. Add some green beans in. There we go. And then 10 mils of this in that meal. So just literally pour that over the top of it. It is my absolute favourite. And then last little component, we have the salt. So sprinkle a little bit of today's salt over. 100 grams rice, 250 cod, green beans, 30 grams peppers, macadamia oil obviously in there as well, and then 100 grams of blueberries. And then blueberries, see them thick ones, they're the ones. We don't want them little rabbit pills, the little ones, them thick ones. Beautiful. Meal 2, rest day. Massage done. That was needed, but we're in for meal 3 now. This lad is on because it's minus 74 degrees. So meal 3, you've seen this one before. This is my favourites. So we have planted ourselves on the sofa. We are not moving. Bit of work to do here once we finish this meal as well. But this is my salmon meal. I actually have 2 of these on rest days now. So I'm buzzing with this. With salmon, 180 degrees in the air fryer for 20 minutes. That's banging. It's a little bit overcooked. It's a bit crispy. So if you like it crispy, it's perfect. If you don't want yours cremated, don't put it in for that long. And then pineapple, frozen pineapple. Frozen pineapple is a little bit more expensive than actually buying a whole pineapple and chopping it up, but it's a lot more time efficient. So here she is. Look at that bad boy. That is cremated. That is like someone is literally just being cremated, but it's beauty. And then there's pineapple as well. That is the one. And if you haven't known already yet, you're an adult. Eat your veg. Eat your fruit. Get your micros in. They're important. This is the situation. We are planted here, and there is pepper. If you didn't know already, I have an obsession with stuffed animals, stuffed toys. I actually have hundreds. So, fun fact. We are in for the 4th meal today, which is spuds. We have some more cod. Whoa, this fucking face tracker is a nightmare. I'll show you in a second. We have potatoes. I actually get them out of the air fryer now. That'll do the job. 180 degrees, 20 minutes. And these ones aren't as cremated as the salmon. Beautiful.
Do you eat salmon?
No, I just like it cremated. Here we go. On the spuds as well, before I put them in the air fryer, I spray one cod spray on them. And then I actually pour cinnamon on them as well. Don't knock it till you try it. And then we have the mackerel oil. With this meal, I will actually just put this over the spuds and the fish as well, which is a little bit strange, but that is meal 4 just about ready. I'll show you now. I'm actually in a little bit of a rush. Wouldn't be like me to be late, but I have a haircut at 10 to 5. So I better gobble this down and we better hit the road, because I can't wait for this haircut. There we go. 400 spuds, 250 cod, greens, ketchup, salt, all that jazz, and then 100 grams of apple. Again, adult, micronutrients, veg. Don't fucking tell me you don't like it. I needed that haircut. Haircut is the best way to put you in a good mood, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just back from the gym. I went for a shower. Yeah, of course it is. The gym is only beside the barbers, so I called in and I had a shower because I'm still covered in oil from massage, and I knew if I had an ice cold shower tonight with the boiler being broken, that I'd be oily still, and I can't stand it. So I went and had a hot shower. Back in for meal 5, which I cannot wait for. So this is actually the same as the meal 3, which I showed you earlier, the salmon meal, except pineapple is not in, apple is in. So same again, you've already seen it. Same meal. It actually didn't tell you what was in it. So it's 100 grams rice, it's 250 grams salmon, green beans, beetroot. The beetroot actually is 25 grams to be exact. The peppers are 30 grams to be exact. The green beans, 220 grams, split between the 4 meals today, and the 5 meals, and then 100 grams of apple. Fats, proteins, carbs, micros, beautiful. So as you can see, day of food looks exactly the same. Why? Because I love these meals. So do you have to eat the same thing every day to progress or to achieve your goals? Absolutely not. If you prefer to have a bit of variety, mix and match things, macro match, have different carb sources, have different protein sources, work away. It is absolutely fine. You will still get the results. This is my personal preference. Number 1, I love the foods and the meals that I eat every single day, even in the order they're in. Number 2, it removes decision fatigue. So I don't have to decide what I'm going to have. I have to think. I can just go about my day, do my work, train, and I know what I'm eating. So don't have to stress about what I'm going to eat. And then thirdly, I just love routine. So I just love the more structure I have to my days. I love it. I love it. It just makes me feel at ease and not overwhelmed. So it's just personal preference. Not too exciting today. Rest day is simply rest. So rest, a couple of little bits like massage, haircuts and stuff that I wouldn't have time to do on a training day, and then admin work, etc., new plans, etc. too. So yeah, that is pretty much a day in the life of what I get up to on a rest day, which is pretty boring, but it's the reality of what I do every day and what I love doing. So I'm gonna have meal 6 in a second as well, but 2 weeks into this health phase, if you want to call it that. So obviously the goal here over the next probably couple of months, just to kind of hold this composition and hold in and around this body weight and just allow this new tissue to solidify and just spend time at this body weight and just hold. So I'm in and around anywhere from like 127 to 129. It's going to fluctuate around, and the goal is going to be to just hold this and just make sure health markers are in a good position over these next couple of months before we do enter a prep scenario as well. So 2 weeks in, we'll probably run this up until maybe first or second week of March. Take a look at where we're at. So probably like, you know, maybe 9-10ish weeks, and then hopefully good to go and green light for pushing into a contest prep from there, which I'm really excited for. So food is the exact same as where it was peak off season as well, and that has not changed. If body weight starts to come up and we start to accumulate more body fat during this phase, food may come back a little bit just to kind of hold where we are, but for the time being, body weight is holding. Performance is actually still on the rise as well, which is fantastic. So once we can stay on top of all recovery modalities during this phase, deep tissue, sleep quality, naps, just keeping stress management and everything in a good position, and just really staying on top of things, managing recovery and volume, we should be able to keep progressing during this phase, which would be a great spot to be in before entering prep. So that is a rundown of where we're at the moment. Little tip, if you are still drinking your way into 2025, this is a game changer. So whey paste or sludge, whatever you want to call it, look at that, it's like a dessert. It's like cake. So basically that's 50 grams of whey. I put 40 mils of water into this and stirred it, and that's literally what it gives you. So much nicer than drinking your whey. And then in on top of that, I put 20 grams of almond butter and then 30 grams of them blueberries. So the whole meal is 50 grams of whey, 20 grams of almond butter, 100 grams cream of rice, and then I have 100 grams of berries. So I split 70 raspberries into cream rice, 30 blueberries into the paste. They're the blueberries, the raspberries, and that is the almond butter that I am using as well. So last meal of the day going down, and that is a full day of eating. And that pretty much wraps up a full day of eating on a rest day at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Again, week 2 health phase, maintenance phase, whatever you want to call it, wrapped up. So take it along week by week, and then before we know it, prep begins. I'm excited. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't just say that for the laugh as well. Please do. I would appreciate it a lot if you are watching. So I will see you in the next one.